for my Monday message. I'm not quite sure how this works. I have a meeting at 8 o'clock, and usually I do my morning message at 8:38. But today I have to do it a little bit earlier, so I'm not sure how this quite works. I think you can watch it a little bit later. Anyway, I hope you are able to log in and figure it out. So today, you might not know it by looking outside or by looking at the calendar, but today is the start of spring. And like I said, it doesn't look like that in Minnesota right now, and it sounds like we might get some more snow, a little bit more snow here at the here this week, especially a little bit north of the Twin Cities here. But anyway, it is the start of spring, so that is spring. Is a season for hope and things greening up and new life and all of that. So I hope that as the spring approaches, that your heart is coming alive again too. And I hope that's going on. So we're still in the season of Lent. We just finished the fourth Sunday in Lent yesterday. And we still have some Lent things that are going on at church that hopefully you can participate in and that are helpful to you in your life of faith. The first thing that I want to mention is that we're in our second session, or we will be tonight, our second session of a book study that I am leading. It's a book by Rob Bell entitled What is the Bible? And it meets from 6 to 8 o'clock at my home in White Bear Lake. I live on 2304 6th Street in White Bear Lake. And we had a great group last week. We do dinner from 6 to 7, and then we start the discussion at 7 o'clock. If you haven't read the book, that's okay. So please come and join us and be part of the fellowship from 6 to 7 for the soup and bread, or for the conversation as well. So we're in our second part. If you are reading the book, we're looking at the second part of that book, and this study is a 4-week long series that we have. So we'll have 2 more after tonight. But that's 6 to 8 o'clock tonight, the book study, Lenten book study. The second thing is something that we do all year long. Well, I guess not in the summer, but during the program year, is on Wednesdays at 6:45, we have a Bible study called Transformed by the Word. And that is ongoing. So if you're looking to get together with some other folks to look at Scripture and see how that applies to our lives, is transformative in our lives, that's every Wednesday at 6:45. Same time as the choir. The choir starts about 7:15, but their rehearsals on Wednesday. But please be a part of that as well if that would be helpful. And I just want to mention that every once in a while I'll mention this, but I'll throw it out there again this morning, is that throughout the week we do morning prayer and Compline. These are online. Morning prayer is on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 o'clock a.m. And then Compline is on Mondays and Fridays. So feel free to be a part of those. Check out the link on the website and be a part of those. That's a good way to sort of keep a rhythm to your week. And a great group of folks, small group of folks that meet at those times to engage and be reminded of who we are and whose we are. It's a good thing throughout the week. And then finally, I'll just mention through the season of Lent, the priest associate, Kate Maxwell, is leading conversations on Sunday at the 9 o'clock connection hour. She leads reflection on the gospel. So we look at the gospel reading and just have conversation around the gospel reading. Usually in the sermon, you hear the preacher, whoever that is, reflecting on the gospel reading, but this is a chance for everybody to just have a conversation about the gospel, and that's really helpful for folks. Also new this week is a new program. It's through the parish nurse program that we have going on at church, but it is a Tai Chi group that is starting today. So it's Mondays and Wednesdays from 9:30 to 10:30 in the parish hall, right at St. John's in the parish hall. And you probably know what Tai Chi is, so I won't even explain what that is. But, the body, the mind, the heart, the soul, they're all connected. So making sure that we stay healthy in one area will affect all the other areas. So I hope that you'll consider being part of that Tai Chi group as well. It's every Monday and Wednesdays from 9:30 to 10:30, and it is going throughout the summer. Right now we've scheduled all the way through the summer. So consider becoming part of that group. We have a fish fry that's coming up, not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday on the 29th, and that's from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And hopefully you'll be a part of that. That's I was joking in church yesterday that whenever we do things around food, people show up at St. John's. We really like to get together and just have fellowship around the table. So hopefully you can be part of that as well. And one of the things I don't often mention in my 8:38 Monday message is anything about the programming for Rising Generations. Those are our children and our youth. Maggie DeSmet is our Rising Generations coordinator, and she has a lot of things that are going on for children and youth all the time. So I just want to acknowledge that. She usually sends out emails to folks in those age groups, families that have folks in those students in those age groups. So they get their own set of correspondence from St. John's, but I do want to acknowledge that a lot is going on with our Rising Generation. So a big shout out to Maggie for the great job she's doing, and to the other adult leaders who are helping with Maggie down in the Sunday school and up in the youth group room. So just to acknowledge that and to know that ministry is going on as well. So I think that's about it. Have a great week. Start of spring. May your heart start leaping with joy if it isn't already. And I hope you have a great day. If you need anything from us, feel free to give us a call at the church or email or all the ordinary ways that you can get in touch with us. So we really appreciate you being part of our parish community, and appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Have a great week. Take care.